على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله سيدنا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين نحمد الله تعالى ونستغفر ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده وحبيبه ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأزواجه وأصحابه الخلفاء الراشدين المهديين من بعده وزمت على تحقيق عظم من معنى خلفاء الرسول على تحقيق أمير المؤمنين حضرت أبو بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعلى بقية صحابة التابعين رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين يا أيها المؤمنون الحاذرون اتقوا الله تعالى وإن الله مع الذين اتقوا الذين هم محسنون الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين BismillahirRahmanirRahim. All praises are due to Allah, to whom belongs whatever is in the earth, whatever is in the heavens, and whatever is in the earth. And to him belongs all praise in the Akhirat. He is full of wisdom, acquainted with all things. He knows what goes down into the earth and what comes out of it, and what comes down from the skies and what goes up to them. And he is the most merciful, the forgiving. The unbelievers say, the hour will not come to us. Say, yes, by my Lord, it will definitely come upon you. Allah is the knower of the unseen. Not absent from him is an atom's weight within the heavens or the earth, nor anything smaller than that or bigger, except that it is in a clear record, that he may reward those who believe and do good deeds. For them is forgiveness and noble provision. Rizqun Kareem. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon our Master, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Hazrat Ali Karamallahu Wajha describing him, alayhi salatu wasalam, saying, he was not too tall nor too short. He was medium-sized. His hair was not short and curly, but had curls. His face was not narrow, nor was it fully round, but there was a roundness to it. His skin was white and rosy. His eyes were black. He had long eyelashes. He was big-boned and had wide shoulders. He had no body hair except in the middle of his chest. He had thick hands and feet. When he walked inclined, as if walking down from a high place. When he looked at someone, he looked at them in full face. Between his shoulders was a seal of prophecy, the sign that he was the last of the prophets. He was the most generous-hearted of men, the most truthful of them in speech, the most mild-tempered of them, and the noblest of them in lineage. Whoever saw him unexpectedly was in awe of him, and whoever associated with him familiarly loved him. Anyone who would describe him would say, I never saw before him or after him the like of him. May Allah's peace and blessings be upon him. And may peace and blessings be upon his noble family and his blessed companions, especially upon the Khulafa Rashidin, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar Farooq, Hazrat Osman al-Ghani, and Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza, and all those who follow them sincerely until the last days. O believers, believers should not die without the love of Allah and His Prophet and their friends in our hearts. That love is the only thing that makes the life of this world bearable and worth living. Without that love, this dunya is going to drag us inside, and we will die, and we will live and we'll die without any hope. Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, love Allah for the favors that He grants you. Love me for the love of Allah. And love my Ahlul Bayt for my love. And He's saying, alayhi wasalam, none of you has faith until I am more beloved to him than his children, his father, and all of humanity. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ is teaching us a dua, saying, Ya Rabbi, grant me your love. Grant me that I love those who love you. Grant me that I might do the deeds that win your love. Make your love dearer to me than the love of myself, my family, and wealth. In this Akhir Zaman, the meaning of love, the creator of love, has been completely corrupted and misunderstood and polluted. Love is created by Allah. Love is not from your ego or from this dunya. It is a divine quality. In this language, in the West especially, they use love for the most common thing. Everything that you hear is about love. When they talk about their dogs, they say love. When they talk about pizza, they say love. How can that word love, that is a divine quality, a divine name, how can it be applied to Allah and His Prophet and to the friends of Allah if it is used in the same way for the low things? Islam has its own prophet, its own culture, its own civilization, its own lifestyle. And we have our own words and we have our own meanings for love. The awliya Allah saying that love has 10 different stages. It is going from hawa, attraction, moving to wajd, which is non-stop thinking about the beloved, moving to najwa, when the heart is burning, to wasab, non-stop pain, moving to istikana, submitting to the beloved, and finally to the highest level of that love, to ashq. Sahib al-Sayf is defining this for us, saying ashq. Ashq is a passion that moves you. It moves you to do things for Allah's sake. It moves you to love for Allah's sake. It moves you to hate for Allah's sake. It moves you to live for Allah's sake. It moves you to die for Allah's sake. It moves you to take for Allah's sake. And it moves you to give for Allah's sake. That is what ashq is. That's what passion is. The Sahaba Kiram, they had passion. They had love in their hearts. But their love in their hearts, it was not given to their father or to their mother, to their children or to their wealth, to their tribe or to their lineage. All these loves, Prophet came to destroy. They had love in their hearts only towards the Prophet ﷺ and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And their lives were turned upside down with this love. This love did not transform their lives to become a worldly paradise. When they had that love to the Holy Prophet ﷺ, this world materially, it became like a suffering for them. But this is the material. Because in their hearts and in their spirit, they are in paradise and higher than paradise. Because they had that love and that ashq for the Holy Prophet ﷺ, for Allah's sake. This is what is moving them to do what they did. They had love in their hearts towards the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Their lives was very difficult. There was lots of hardship in their lives. But the Prophet was at the top. Prophet was a priority in their life. Prophet was the only thing that was keeping them going in their life. When somebody was mentioning the name of the Prophet, their hand was going there, right to their chest. Because their hearts would move. Their hearts would squeeze from that passion as if they have a heart attack. And they have to put their hands on their hearts to stop their heart from coming out from that chest. Not like today's Muslims, which is becoming a tradition, that they just do that just like robots. When the name of the Prophet was mentioned, their heart was moving so fast that it was ready to move from its place, that they were holding their heart like that. The passion that they had, the love that they had for the Prophet made their heart beat more rapidly than they were holding it. It was moving from its place. So much love there was inside them. People are looking for beauty. Beauty is the creation of Allah. And Allah loves beauty. It is something that is given to everything. And it is something, the appreciation of it is given especially to mankind. This is a beautiful way to live. To love Allah, to love His Prophet, to love your guide more than yourself. Isn't the highest form of humanity to live not for your ego and not for your desires, not for your dunya, but for others, and to serve your Lord? Isn't that the essence of every wisdom, of every teaching? To sacrifice yourself for the one that you love. That is Islam. That is the truth of Islam. That is the way of the Holy Prophet. That is the way of the Ahlul Bayt, and that is the way of the Sahabi Kiram. But people became slave to what they think Islam is. They follow a faith that they have constructed for themselves, a faith that is put together with bits and pieces of things that they have heard in their lives. Because they refuse tradition of 1400 years. You refuse the alims and the scholars of 1400 years. You refuse the righteous and the awliya of 1400 years, because today's Muslims think we know better than all of them put together. We learn Islam only from ourselves and not from others. And everyone thinks we have a direct connection to Allah, and we have a direct connection to what Allah wants us to do. So we read the Quran, we read some hadith, we listen to some YouTube lecture, and that becomes our belief. That becomes our iman. That is not real iman, because it is not iman in Allah. It is not the iman that the Prophet, who is a prophet of faith, that he came to teach us. It is an iman that we invented to ourselves, which is in reality, it becomes an idol. The ashq, it comes to break that idol. That is why every awliya, every friend of Allah, they are saying, leave that fake religion you make to yourself and now submit yourself to the real faith. That is why the great wali, Sultan Bahu, is saying, believers, pray to Allah for the protection of iman. But very few pray for the gift of his ashq. I am ashamed at what they ask for, even more at what they are willing to give up. Their iman has no idea of where ashq can take us. Ya Rabbi, keep my ashq for you alive. Bahu is saying, I will sell my iman for that price. Holy Prophet ﷺ came to break the idols. And that message to break the idols, it is still continuing. And it will continue until Judgment Day. Not just in the Kaaba, but the idols that sits in our hearts that every day we're worshipping to and we're adding it to. Holy Prophet ﷺ came to break the idol of false selves, false identities that we have made for ourselves and to give us our reality. This is why Maulana Rumi is saying, say Bismillah like the Imam does when he cuts the animal. Bismillah to your ego and find your real name. When the Sahaba Kiram, when they found their real names, when they found their realities, it was found through the ashq of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And in reality, it is that ashq that brings a person to honor and safety in the divine presence.